All right, so I do want to read this to you. So Biden comes to the restaurant with Harris. Harris didn't say anything. She was just standing there to my right because we were all covered up. It was COVID still. So he's over here, I'm over here, and she's over there. And all I could hear is say, to everything I was saying. And I was talking like I talk. I was talking shit. Because you know what? I don't give a shit. That's why. So he says, meaning Biden, how's your health, chef? My immediate concern indicated his staff had briefed him well about my struggles. Because I had closed the restaurant and gave up my health insurance during COVID to make sure that my employees didn't go without. It was no big deal. If I was going to die, I was going to die anyway. I was sick. Okay, seizing the moment, I steered a conversation towards broader issues: healthcare, mental health, preventive care, and the discrimination of marijuana. Se pasa, no? Sharing my experiences, I discussed the medicinal benefits of MJ and RSO. For over 20 minutes, dude, I had him there for a long time, and I talked everything. I talked about Western medicine and how it is extremely an evil force. Yes, they cure, but I feel like with what I have, if before I was blind, I just went, take care of me, I'm good, to you don't know what you're talking about, and you're just giving me all these. With one hand, you're giving me like 13 pills, and on the other hand, you're telling me I need a liver transplant because I'm going to die. But those pills are bad for my liver. It's baffling. I had to become an expert in sarcoidosis because my doctors are not. So I went to natural medicine, RSO, and vegan. And that's why I'm still here, almost 10 years to talk about it, Anyway, so blah, blah, blah. During our talk, I shared my experiences with the PPP, highlighting the pandemic's exposure to institutional racism and systemic favoring the privileged. This color. I expressed my frustrations with financial inequities, detailing my struggles to secure financial backing that seemed readily available to the less qualified but wealthier individuals. I wrapped up our discussion with advice and a plea for a broader inclusivity. Quote, you must be more inclusive of members of the other party. You will be their president too. Might as well start now, unquote. I suggested stressing the need for unity in a deeply divided country. There's quite a bit more, but the truth I found President Biden, then candidate and Vice President Biden, to be very engaging. He spoke of a program, because I said, listen, there's $1 million operation out there that I created, the logos, the name, the concept, you name it, the food, the vibe, the music, and some other guy owns it because he took it away from me because he had the money. And how is it fair that somebody who, and I'm not at liberty to go into details, but somebody who has been, has no experience like I do, takes something away from me because they have the credit lines. Yet I have good credit, but I couldn't even get a loan on the building that we were standing in without it being a interest-only loan for years. Successful chef. Call me a bad businesswoman. Nobody would touch me. So he said he was going to do programs for, BIPOC and low interest, blah, blah, blah. That got me excited because if we don't need your credit lines, meaning the investors, then we can go out and take our culture, and this is what I'm talking about, and create our own businesses, our own successes, and help those in our community. But if we're constantly being those crabs in a bucket, this is limited resources, this is what you get, guess what? We're going to continue to be crabs in a bucket. So I heard echoes of the Harris campaign currently talking about doing that program, which the whole time I held you to the fire, President Biden, I expected that program to happen under your term. We'll see what happens, but you know, those in power want to stay in power, and they want to do it under our labor, our culture, our intelligence, our abilities. Anyway, thanks for listening. My book is coming out when it comes out. But meanwhile, this is a draft. It's not available. I just put it out for a little bit, and now I'm rewriting it. So much left. The story is still unfolding. Thanks for listening.